What's going on, folks? It's your man Jay Will. So it's a beautiful day, and I got my new keyboard in for the 2018 iPad 9.7. This is from a company called iEGrow. I guess that's what they're going to go by. This will fit most of the 9.7s, actually all of the 9.7s, the iPad Air 2, the iPad Air. It goes all the way back to the iPad Air, but it'll also fit this one as well. And this keyboard is lit up. It's like a glowing, a little glowing keyboard. Oh, they gave me you get a screen protector too. Okay. So, oh, wow. All right. So, okay, let's pop this real quick. So, looks like they got a little thing for the keyboard, those little rubber grips that you can put on top of the keyboard to give it some grip. Looks like a little VIP card here. Lets me know. Screen protector. And here's the keyboard. This thing lights up, and it turns your regular old iPad into that MacBook feel that some people might want. And here is a charging cable. This is probably just going to be micro USB. Yes, just a micro USB cable. Don't need that. Got plenty of micro USB cables. Let's get all this to the side. It's cool that they give you a screen protector and then this added protection for the keyboard to get some grip. That's pretty cool. So here's the keypad itself. Get it open here. Let's put this aside. And just looking at the keyboard itself, it's a super clicky keyboard. Yeah. I like how that feels. So, I'll say it hinges all the way around, so you can turn it into, if you want to watch movies or something like that. It's got the hinge set up just like a laptop, man. This is pretty cool. So I'll pair this up. On the side here, you've got the on and off switch, and this is where you charge at. Then you've got your connection and power indicators right there. And that's pretty much it. So we'll pop the iPad in. The first thoughts on the design, I don't know. First thoughts on the design. Wow, this really gives it some grip, man. I can't tell you how nice that is. That gives it a lot of grip. So first thoughts just on the design itself. Definitely a little plasticky, but very sturdy. It's extremely sturdy. So let's pop it in here and we'll pair it up. Your iPad's gonna sit up higher, which is what you probably would want. So if you look at the ports here, here's where the compatibility comes in. So you've got the microphones definitely are open on here, which is what you want. And you got the speaker grills if you're using one of the ones that has the dual speakers, but you got your power, volume, and you got all the cutouts for the LED here if it had an LED, and the microphone. I do have a 9.7 Pro that I could test this on, but I think it's across the room. I don't know where it's at. I'm not going to get it, but headphone jack, and then speaker grills, and then ports and everything on the bottom there. So this really will set your iPad off. So let's go into the settings here. Let's turn it on, see if it's got a little juice. Let's go to Bluetooth. Let's see here. I really like this keyboard here, man. This is really nice. So it comes up as iPad keyboard, just like that. And it's connected, I think. I think it's connected. It's gonna connect. Might be a little low on juice, but we'll see here. Oh, no, I don't want to connect to the shield. The shield is in the other room. Let's check this out. This is really nice, man. Let's peel this off. There we go. So now it's connected, looks like. Oh, it looks like it wants to connect. Man, that's in there deep. I'll get it out in a second. Let's get this connected first. I think I need to put it in the pairing mode or something like that. But you know me, man. I just start using it. Let's see. Where's the function Bluetooth at? You've got a lock key right there. We'll go over this keyboard too. And do I have to get the instruction book? Ugh. That's a shame. I don't want to read the instructions. That's bad, ain't it? All right, so functions for pairing, install and remove. Go to settings. Okay, so the control C. So you got to go function C to put it into pairing mode. Let's see if it'll link on now. It's in pairing mode now. It's flashing blue down there. And you can give access to iPad keyboard in the settings after you get it actually paired up. So it says unsuccessful. Let's see here. Let's try again. We'll turn off Bluetooth and turn it back on if we need to. but that's how you do it. I got the instructions. All right, too long. Let's make sure. Okay, so let's turn off Bluetooth and turn it back on. See if it'll grab it. It's definitely in pairing mode because I can see the little indicator. Well, it was. There we go. Let's pair it. Yeah, it just need to be flipped on and off. So there we go. So then you go into settings and then keyboards, and you give full access to the keyboard, or you can add the keyboard. And let's see. In the instructions, it said if I needed to, unless I'm just jumping ahead. Settings on the iPad keyboard to finish pairing Bluetooth indicator stops. No, it's good. Everything's good. It's paired up. So let's go into web browser here. See what the last thing I was looking at. I was in my T-Mobile account, and let's see. Oh yeah, this keyboard is great, folks. I mean, this thing is. It feels great. It really does. Wow. All right, so let's go to Mr. J.L. Williams, Xiaomi. It really feels good. And this little grippy thing on top here feels really, really good. So this is a good look, man. It's a good look. Open keyboards, pad in the back. So yeah, it looks good. Let's go to CNN. Everything's flowing along. I like it. The keyboard is nice and clicky, nice and tactile. This little grippy thing that they put on top, that they give you to put on top, it definitely helps. But I'm going to take it off and type without it if I can real quick. It's hard to get that off. Let's see here. USA.com. Yeah, I think it feels better definitely with this on. But let's take a look at the keyboard though. You can see the keyboard here. It's pretty much got a Mac layout. You got a command key, the Alt Control. This is pretty much a Mac layout. Now, I told you this thing lights up. So I'm gonna dim the lights, get it lit up. Right now they're red, blue. All right, let's make it dark in here, and then I'll show you what these lights look like. So we're gonna hit these lights up here. Let's get it dark. Dark as we can get it, I guess. And you change the colors of the keyboard by pressing this one on this side. See how it's turned to blue, darker blue, green, red. Really nice. That is nice. A nice backlit keyboard. And you make it brighter, so it's off, and then that's low, then like level 1, level 2, level 3. If you hit it again, it goes off. So I like it up high. So you can change the colors just like that. Nice backlit keyboard, man. Colorful, lit up. I like it. Really nice. This is nice. They did a good job. And then this thing right here is just does wonders to typing on this keyboard. And even with this, with it like this, you still can kind of see the colors come through. It might not be as bright and as vivid, but it is there. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. So this is a quick look, man, at let's see what I can go to. PayPal. Oh, Paya. We're going to Paya. We're still with the PayPal. Just the keyboard experience, man, is super nice. I mean, I like it. I really like this. So this is priced a little higher than what you might want to pay for a keyboard. However, there are people that are interested, so I'll let you sneak a peek at that price down below. You can decide whether or not you want to purchase this or not, but I think this is really nice. And if you compare it next to other tablet keyboards that are, you know, priced 100 plus, you know, and this doesn't even come off. This thing is so grippy right here. This is crazy. And it looks like it defaults and goes off after a while. Really nice, man. This is super nice. But, you know, oh, that's a good angle. You can see how bright it gets with that keyboard cover on it. But this is a good thing if I wanted to use it in tent mode, which is what I like to do when I'm flying. This is definitely a travel companion. You know, this is really, really nice. I like the position of it. I just think it's a good look. It'll be good for doing recordings and stuff like that. It can lay flat. Why you would want to do that, I don't know, but some people might have their own reason as to why. You've got laptop mode, you know, movie mode. Some people like to type and consider this movie mode, but the tent mode is actually pretty cool to me. But I'm feeling it, man. I'm really feeling this. I'm digging it. It's really nice, man. The included backlight on the keyboard is really nice. So latest keyboard here. This is an iPad keyboard. It goes all the way back. It's for the 9.7 models, and it'll fit all the way back to the iPad Air, which is really, really sweet. I had a little trouble syncing in at first, but I just needed to flick Bluetooth on and off, and that cured it. Function C is how you do the pairing. And again, it's got all of the pretty much Apple stuff, like other Apple keyboard. Like here's another Apple or Mac style keyboard that I have. You know, this one just has the function up top. And you know, this is pretty much a good setup, man. I got several of them. But my actual Mac keyboard, this one resembles this one a little bit more. You can see the functionality of this one with the keys and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. And this is going to do great justice to my iPad now. I really like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is my latest setup for the 9.7. I should have some videos on the 11 keyboard that I'm supposed to be jumping in. But we shall see about that. I really like it. This is another little pen. This is an actual pen, a writing pen that I have that works with iPads. And these are extremely affordable too, but this is an actual pen. It's your man Jay. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.